I let it fall, my heart, and as it fell, you rose to claim it. It was dark, and I was over, until you kissed my lips and you saved me. My hands, they were strong, but my knees were far too weak to stand in your arms without falling to your feet. But there's a side to you that I never knew. All the things you say, they were never true. And the games you play, you would always win. But I set fire to the
As the world seeks to slow the pace of climate change, preserve wildlife, and support billions of people, trees inevitably hold a major part of the answer. Yet, the mass destruction of deforestation continues, sacrificing the long-term benefit of standing trees for short-term gain. Forests still cover about 30% of the world land area, but they are disappearing at an alarming rate. Between 1990 and 2016, the world lost about 502 square miles, 1.3 kilometers. According to the World Bank, an area larger than South Africa, since humans started cutting down forests. 46% of trees has fallen according to a 2015 study of the journal Nature. About 70% of the Amazon rainforest has been destroyed over the past 50 years, and loss recently have been on the rise. As of 2005, Nigeria has the highest rate of deforestation in the world. According to the Food and Agricultural Organization of the United Nations (FAO), between 2000 and 2005, the country lost 5.7% of primary forest, and the rate of forest change increased by 31.2% to 3.12% annual. Forest has been cleared for logging, timber, export, subsistence agriculture, and notably the collection of food for fuel, which remain problematic in West Africa. In 2005, 12.2%, the equivalent of 11,089,000 hectares, 27.4 million acres, has been forested in Nigeria. Between 1990 and 2000, Nigeria lost an average 409,700 acres of forest every year, equal to an average annual deforestation rate of 2.38%. Between 1990 and 2005, in total, Nigeria lost 35.7% of its forest cover, or around 6,145,000 acres. The annual rate of deforestation in Nigeria is 3.5%, approximately 350,000 to 400,000 acres per year. The Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations lists the requirement of sustainable forest management as extent of forest resource, biological diversity, forest health and vitality, productive functions of forest resource, protective function of forest resource, socio-economic.
What we mean by economic trees are those trees that bring, that boost your economy, like the cocoa tree. They boost your economy with the fruits they have. The mango tree, local people here they pick up these fruits and they sell them, and it brings in money for them. So you can imagine if somebody is trying to pluck mango and he decides to cut down the tree to get mango. At the end of the day, maybe next year, where will he get the mango from? He can't get, that person cannot get it. So the thing is, they are economic tree, but you have to preserve them so that you keep getting returns from them.
Many aspects of outline are currently not being met, and will continue to have determinant effect if not quickly addressed. As part of central Nigeria, Niger State, like other areas of the same latitude, Sudan Savannah Station, that cover an extension area of woodland. The greater part of its land, about 86,000 kilometers, representing 9.3% of the total land area of the country, is covered with trees and grasses. With its current size, Niger is the largest state in Nigeria, besides its negative impact on animals and plants. Deforestation also drives climate change. Niger State has lost 60% of its forest to deforestation. The Commissioner of Environment, the deforestation activities is mostly concentrated in Lapai, Bida, Agai, Kancha, Suleja, and Rafi local government area of the state, but could quickly dry up if left without protection. Trees help to conserve the water cycle by returning water vapor to the atmosphere. Without trees, many forest land could degenerate to become desert. Trees play a critical role in absorbing the greenhouse gas that fuel global warming.
God has made it natural for us to have trees, and the reason is because if you know what we call photosynthesis, trees are important to human. Without trees we cannot survive, because one, they provide us with the oxygen we use to breathe, and two, the carbon dioxide we see as toxic to us is being used by the trees to make food for us. So removing these trees is actually causing more harm than good to us.
So what economic impact do you have?
First of all, what we need to learn is this: what makes people to remove trees? I think the first thing that happens is, one, they want to make charcoal, they want to make coal and sell to get money. Now, but in making money, you are causing other problems that you are not taking care of. Nobody is stopping you from making money from trees, but if you are going to make money from trees, at least replace it with another one, so that if you are removing one, you are putting another one there, so that others can benefit from it. So if you remove trees now, one, you are going to cause erosion, you are going to cause an increase in the depletion of ozone layer, which is actually going to be dangerous to animals and other things that are living on your planet.
Fewer trees or forests would therefore mean larger amounts of greenhouse gases entering the atmosphere, which consequently result into an increase in the speed and severity of global warming. Grazing of livestock, mining and drilling combined account for more than half of all deforestation. Forestry practice, wildlife and in small parts, urbanization account for the rest. In Malaysia and Indonesia, forests are cut down to make way for producing palm oil, which can be found in every from shampoo to salt-tine. In the Amazon, cattle ranch and farm, particularly soy plantation, are key culprits. Logging operation, which provide the world wood and paper product, also fell countless trees. Each year, loggers, some of them acting illegally, also building roads to access more and more remote forests, which lead to further deforestation. Forests are also cut as a result of growing urban sprawl as land is developed for homes. All these are the causes of deforestation in the world. Deforestation affects the people and animals where trees are cut, as well as the wider world. Some 250 million people living in forest and savanna areas depend on them for subsistence and income. Many of them among the world rural are poor. 80% of earthland, animals and plants live in forests, and deforestation threatens species, including the Sumatran tiger and many species of bird. Removing trees deprive portion of its canopy, which block the sun ray during the day and retain heat at night. That disruption leads to more extreme temperature swinging that can be harmful to plants and animals. Yet the effect of deforestation reach more further. The South American rainforest, for example, influence regional and perhaps even global water cycle, and it's key to the water supply in Brazil.
What makes people to remove trees? I think the first thing that happens is, one, they want to make charcoal, they want to make coal and sell to get money. Now, but in making money, you are causing other problems that you are not taking care of. Nobody is stopping you from making money from trees, but if you are going to make money from trees, at least replace it with another one, so that if you are removing one, you are putting another one there, so that others can benefit from it. So if you remove trees now, one, you are going to cause erosion, you are going to cause an increase in the depletion of ozone layer, which is actually going to be dangerous to animals and other things that are living on your planet.
So, what is major causes of deforestation? What is the major cause?
Like I said, the major cause, especially in Africa here, is poverty. Everybody is trying to make money, and we have realized now that people are making use of coal, and the only way you can get coal is to burn wood, and the way you can get wood is to bring down trees, and the only place you can get more trees is in the forest, and that is why you see massive destruction of trees in the name of.
The Amazon actually helped flourishing water to some of the soy farmer and beef rancher who are clearing the forest. The loss of clean water and biodiversity from all forests could have many other effects we can't foresee, touching even our morning cup of tea. A movement is underway to preserve existing forests, ecosystem, and restore lost tree cover. Organizations and activities are working to fight illegal mining and logging. National Geographic Explorer Trooper White, for example, has come up with a way to use record cell phone to monitor for chainsaw.